I want to talk about something today that I think accomplished professionals, especially women, don't talk about enough. And it's something that I wish I had learned earlier on in my career. For most of my professional life, I thought I was doing everything right. I worked hard. I knew the business. I solved problems, and over time became the person people wanted on their team. And for a long time that worked, because that's what most of us were taught. Work hard, become the expert, be valuable, and become indispensable. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, those qualities can lead to a lot of success. But here's the part nobody talks about. Sometimes the things that can bring you a successful career can also create a situation where you have fewer choices. I remember reaching that point where I had to start asking myself different questions, because I knew I had built experience, had become successful, but I also was wondering, is everything I've been creating and working towards giving me the freedom that I thought it would? Because success isn't just about being needed. It's about having options. I think a lot of accomplished people hit that point where everything looks good on the outside. You've earned the reputation, you've established yourself, people trust you. But inside, there's this quiet feeling. And you ask yourself, is this the only way I can use everything I've learned? That question in and of itself is where I think reinvention begins. I don't believe reinvention means starting over. Actually, I believe the opposite. Your experience is not something you leave behind. Your experience is the asset. All the conversations you've had, all the decisions you've made, all the problems you've solved, all the things that you know now that you didn't 10, 15, 20 years ago. Those things have value, because many of us were taught how to create careers. We weren't taught how to leverage what those careers created. I think about this, especially for women 40 and beyond. That's such a critical, important window. You have enough experience to know who you are. You have developed the relationships and the reputation, and you still have enough time to ask yourself, what do I want my next chapter to look like? Not because you're unhappy, not because something's wrong, but because your future deserves the same attention and strategy that you gave to your career. And something I've learned is, if you wait until you need options, it's usually too late. The time to explore is while you're still successful, while you're still learning, while you still have choices, and because curiosity doesn't require a commitment. So start asking yourself, what kind of skills do I have that could be of value? What problems do I naturally solve? What knowledge do people tend to come to me for? What area might I be underestimating what I have to offer? Those questions matter, because success isn't just about creating a successful career. It's about creating the life that gives you the freedom and choices. If you've ever had that quiet feeling that there might be something more, or wondered if it's too late, or thought, I wouldn't even know where to start, I want you to know that question may just be the beginning. You don't have to have the entire plan figured out. You just need to give yourself permission to explore. If today's message resonated with you, I've created a reinvention strategy guide. It's free and it will help you identify what opportunities you may have right now that you don't realize. You can download it at pamlegacy.com. And remember, the next chapter, your next chapter, isn't about starting over. It's about building forward. I'll see you in the next video.